It's been called the Davos of AI. The HumanX AI conference will kick off next month in San Francisco, but that's not the only major event its CEO has on deck this year. Here to talk about his recent acquisition of the Nest Campus Conference is HumanX CEO Stefan Weitz. Stefan, welcome to NYSE Live.
Hey, good to see you. Appreciate it.
So great to see you. Can you walk us through your acquisition of the Nest Campus Conference? And can you start by telling us what it is?
Yeah, sure. The Nest Campus Conference was an established climate convening platform that takes place during Climate Week in New York City in September. It positioned itself really as this climate action destination for sustainability leaders across business, NGO, government, and academia. So it's really exciting. For us, it was compelling because it was already an established event with a super strong brand led by Britton Jones, who sold it to us, and 8,000 attendees. But it's really at the beginning of its growth trajectory. So we brought in a guy named Peter Gilmer as our CEO. He's an experienced operator from Web Summit, deep climate and resilience background. So it wasn't a startup for us. It really was an established platform that we could scale. So very excited about it.
All right, congratulations. And what is the market opportunity for climate tech and sustainability?
Yeah, well, we're focusing the event on resilience. The resilience can come in many different ways: physical and natural, economic, geopolitical, cyber, all sorts of different resilience focuses. But particularly on climate, it's gone through a real reset. You know, back it's $60 billion was invested in 2021. That declined for the last couple of years. In 2025, it rebounded to $40.5 billion of investment, up 8% from the previous years. So to us, that signaled that the kind of tourist investors had left, and now we're talking more disciplined market investors, which is generally where the best opportunities tend to emerge. So we're very excited about the opportunity here. Capital is flowing back. So much happening in the energy side of the equation. AI is driving huge consumption, as we know. And so you look at the clean energy investment, that hit a 3-year high in 2025, up 31%, driven almost entirely by data center demand. So we see a very, very good durable thesis here that goes beyond government support, which is what it was traditionally in the past.
All right, and speaking of AI, HumanX will kick off on April 6th in San Francisco. It's going to bring together more than 6,500 attendees, 350 plus speakers. What can participants expect?
Gosh, it's going to be crazy. I just said 300 speakers plus, no pay to play, no canned content, 100 interactive sessions where attendees can actually get up and close and personal with a lot of these speakers. 250 vendors showcasing solutions to real AI challenges that companies across the planet have. Things like 1,500 brokered meetings between buyers who have problems and sellers who have solutions. We do that right there at the event, which is phenomenal. Hundreds of startups, hundreds of investors, peer exchanges to bridge people in the same job roles together. Lots of partner programming, over 20 partners bringing content in, but that's just a lot of metrics. It's also a lot of fun. This isn't a boring trade event. That's not what we do. I mean, for God's sakes, we have incredible dinners and also a dog park. So you got to come check out the puppies.
Amazing. And you say that HumanX is a curated ecosystem. What do you mean by that?
Well, we're very deliberate as to who's in the room. I mean, anyone can buy a ticket and anyone can attend, but we also have a formal application process for certain audiences, like buyers or startups and investors. So we match, as I mentioned before, these enterprise decision makers that have real AI budgets with founders and vendors who are building solutions they need. So it's not just a conference, it's a deal-making environment, it's a marketplace, it's a peer network, and it's a place where the right conversation can actually change how your company deploys AI. The curation we spend so much time on, that actually is the product. So we're very focused on that.
And post-pandemic, do you think there is a power to having people together in person, in a room, discussing these ideas and having these conversations?
Yeah, oddly enough, that's the main people come to events. It's not the content, it's not to get away from the family. It's because the in-person connections, vendors, with speakers, with funders, with your peers, in this age of AI slop and AI content everywhere, good luck trying to find an answer to your AI questions using our usual approaches. You just truly don't know if there actually is a dog on the other side of the screen answering your questions. So it's more important than ever to be together, and hopefully we'll see all of you folks there on April 6th.
Yes, and Stefan, how can people find out about HumanX or attend if they'd like to get a ticket?
Absolutely. They can just go to HumanX, HumanX, HumanX.co. You can also go to guide.humanx.co to actually build a customized agenda just for you so you can see why you should be in the room.
All right, HumanX CEO Stefan Weitz, thank you so much for joining us on NYSE Live.
Good to see you as always. Thanks so much.
So good to see you.